Hey, Karen here. So the votes are in and you chose build your self-worth. Now, as the word says, self-worth is actually what you feel about yourself coming from the inside. But unfortunately, we tend to believe what others tell us or what we think others are saying. So if you've got this feeling that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you can't do that, you'll never achieve, because you thought you've heard others say that about you. Sometimes we misinterpret what people are saying, but then it gets stuck into our unconscious, and you've got to change that. And quite often, the bad things are easier to take on. When people sort of say all the good things about you, you kind of brush it off. But all the bad things, we tend to hold on and take on. So what you need to do is get into your unconscious mind and actually release those and change them to your positive. Change it, your negative talk to positive talk. Now, I have some great tools to help with that. If you come and see me, we can do some sessions definitely on that. But this video is actually about what you can do for yourself, some little tips. So the first thing is obviously face your fears. If you are afraid to do something and then you go ahead and do it, and I'm sure you've done that sometime in your past, how good did you feel afterwards? That exhilaration and that confidence in yourself and, well done me, can actually flip things around to make you more confident. You're bulletproof. You've done something you're so afraid of. When you've done it, no, people can't say anything about you because you're bulletproof. You've done such an amazing job. So face your fears. Now that's pretty hard to do, I know. What you can do to help you face those fears, and that is affirmations, visualizations, meditation, all really good things, because you need to get into your unconscious mind. You can consciously say to yourself, oh yes, I'm confident, but you kind of feel like a fraud if you don't really feel confident. So to get to your unconscious mind, there's a couple of different techniques you can use. You can use temporal tapping. So if you've made up visualizations, I'm sure most of you have done visualizations before and you've heard about the benefits of it. But you can actually turbocharge your affirmations with a thing called temporal tapping. It will imprint the affirmation actually between your conscious and your unconscious. So it's really powerful for that. And if you've got any negative talk, you flip it into positive talk and then do the temporal tapping. So temporal tapping is just a simple tapping around the ears. So you start it up the top of the ear there and then go in behind and tap down. And it's going to different meridians all around there. Now, if you've epilepsy or, had stutters and stuff like that, I would probably suggest you don't actually tap. So I've worked with a lady who's got epilepsy. So if I do some, turbocharging some of the stuff that I've worked with her with, I tend to just rub my fingers around rather than actually tapping, because you don't want to do any damage to that area of the head if you sort of, been there. So I've made up a affirmation that would work towards confidence, but obviously you can use your own words, find something that works for your specific situation. So I'm confident that what I offer the world is enough. So if you, do the tapping with that, I am confident that what I offer the world is enough. I am confident that what I offer the world is enough. I am confident that what I offer the world is enough. Now you can do that as many times as you want. Probably do it at least 7 times and then do it several times during the day. But as I said, you can use it if you have any negative self-talk. So if you're somewhere and you're going, oh, you idiot, well, don't say that to yourself, because you're putting that into your brain that you're an idiot. So you could flip that to go, I can do anything. And then do some temporal tapping with it. I can do anything. So just play around with it and have some fun with it, because it can be a really powerful way to actually flip things for you, which will then boost your confidence and boost your self-esteem. Another thing you can do and I've done this, and it was actually quite an interesting exercise. Go to a couple of your friends, like I did some old long-term school friends, I did some more recent acquaintances, did some work colleagues. I asked them a couple of questions, like what are my strengths and what can I be relied upon? On the flip side of that coin, what are my weaknesses and what can't I be relied upon? Because you find, one, they'll tell you some strengths that maybe you didn't even realize were strengths. And with the weaknesses, if they tell you something that you hadn't realized, or even if they do tell you something you've realized, you've got something to work towards. And it's like facing your fears. Once you've actually increased that weakness to a strength or flipped it around somehow, your confidence and your self-esteem will increase. So another good question is, what are my unique abilities? And you might be quite amazed what they come out with. So that's a great thing to do, journal on it. You know, you can actually, as they come back with the answers, if something bothers you about what they've said, do some temporal tapping on it, spin it round to a positive, and actually change how you think about it. Because we can actually choose to be who we want to be. We can choose to be confident, or we can choose to believe all the bad stuff. It's up to you what you do. It is. It's up to you what you believe. So another thing is, like, meditations are really good. I have this meditation I quite often do, and it's where you actually feel all the good things that you know about yourself. So if you were to sit down in a comfortable position, get yourself like into a position where you can sit there you can do this for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever works for you, whatever timing works for you. Just close your eyes, take a big deep breath in, and breath out. And just relax everything in your body. Just feel that relaxation from the tip of your head. Relax your eyes, relax your ears. Feel that tension just leave everywhere as it rolls down to your cheeks and your nose and your ears and your mouth. And just totally relaxed. You've got nowhere to be. No one needs you right now. And feel that relaxation fall down to your shoulders and just feel nice and floppy and relaxed. And I just want you to imagine sitting down with a pen and paper and just jotting down all the good things about yourself. You're a good mum. You're a great cook. You're a fabulous dancer. The kids love you. Your family love you. Your boss loves you. Because you're the best worker they've ever had. You do everything to 100%. You love big. You give big. You laugh a lot. You make people smile. You make people feel good. You know, you're great at tennis or soccer or any sport. All those good thoughts, all those good things about yourself, just jot them down. Then one by one, I want you to just light them up into a big flame in a campfire and just see all those good thoughts moulding together and knowing that they're moulding into you. There's a blue flame coming up off that little fire and it's breathing in all those good thoughts, and all those good thoughts are going back inside you and boosting your confidence, because all those good things that you can do, you know that they override anything you can't do. Because you're amazing. You're wonderful. You have all the strength within yourself to be the person you want to be. Visualize what it is you want. Visualize the person you want to be. Visualize what you want from life. Visualize your passion. And you're doing that passion. And you're feeling that passion. Feel the happiness you feel as you're doing the things that you love. And just breathe it in. And breathe it out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe it out. That's good. And it feels so great. You can feel your chest rising as you build that confidence inside. And you feel powerful. And you feel good. And when you're ready, just come back, open your eyes, shake it off, get up and have a dance, whatever makes you feel happy. So you can see how simple it is to actually change how you actually feel inside. It's all comes from what you do with your mindset. So hopefully these little tips can help you build your confidence and your self-esteem. And if you have any questions or you want to get in contact with me, maybe to have some sessions, jot down at the bottom of this email in the messaging, and we'll hook up. Talk to you soon. Bye.